From the beaches of Los Angeles and San Diego, it's time to brand in the sand and land your brand. They were literally the key. It's office hours. What's up, everybody? Hi, welcome to the show. I'm Andrew Hockrottle.
I'm Nick Longo.
And we are here to help you level up your creative careers. It's going to be a grand time today because we are going to be working on the Office Hours brand. And if you're wondering why we're doing this, we are talking about personal branding. This is episode 2. So if you missed the first one, go back. Office Hours has had this look for a little while, and we've been talking to you a little bit about what personal branding is, but then we also have been creating our own personal brand, which is really cool. So Nick, do we want to try to do a little recap of last week?
That would be perfect. Why don't we do that?
Okay, cool. Let's do that. And hello to all of our friends in the chat. Nice to see you back here. All right, so last week we talked about the essentials of a personal brand and how to create your own personal brand. We talked about finding your core identity. What do you want to be known for? Who is my ideal audience or client? What values or beliefs I have that my brand wants to express? What's the one word I want people to associate with me? And from there, we move to the visual direction. And this is about colors. It's about experiencing the brand. And then it's also about typography and trends or aesthetics. So Nick, where did we make it as of last week? We picked out some colors.
Yeah, and some words. I think the words were pretty fun to kind of experiment with. And I think we got a good, honest feedback from this because it was a little impromptu. We didn't know we would be doing this. And I think without planning, we came up with these. I love the whole friendly plus offbeat vibe.
Yep.
I think that describes it perfectly. If you think about it, office is kind of like friendly vibe, and ours could be the offbeat vibe. That just sparked a whole new thing there, and we really took that to a whole other beginning, which was really fun.
Yeah, I totally agree. And from there, we talked about voice and messaging. What tone of voice do I want? What's the elevator pitch in one sentence for office hours? And we expanded that a little bit more. So Nick, let's hop in and talk a little bit more about who is office hours? Why office hours?
Why office hours? That's our number one question. Maybe we should just change the name to Why Office Hours.
Why office hours? Welcome back to Why Office Hours.
We love this idea of both friendly and offbeat. And when I did a little research to see what kind of makes up these characteristics, we got some really good things to just start with. So if you don't know where to start when it comes to like the visual ID and you're a little bit stuck, just look it up. There's brand archetypes are a great thing to use. There's so many different things we can have fun with. Here, you've got friendly, meaning rounded shapes, warmer colors, inviting illustrations, generous white space, smiling or expressive icons. And then when you move into upbeat, you got other things like unexpected color combinations, irregular layouts, fun visual metaphors, and layering or collage style. So what's nice is you have these words to kind of start with to see if this is something you want to explore. And the next page basically combines them. What if you were to say, can we combine both friendly and offbeat? What would that look like? And this was kind of like a mixture of both on the next page.
Ooh, that's really fun. I like this.
Isn't that cool?
So then on the next page, we got a little bit of a mixture of both. How do we combine these two to hit both friendly and offbeat and look for an intersection of approachable and unexpected? Ooh, I like approachable and unexpected. That feels very office hours.
Well, if you think about it, approachable is your friendly and unexpected is your offbeat. So they just keep building on that same premise.
Yeah, 100%.
Totally.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, so goofy custom typeface that still reads clean. A mascot or visual character that breaks the mold. Okay. Color blocking that surprises without overwhelming. Love good color blocking. And copy that's clever but still encouraging and welcoming. Chat, you're going to help us with that today, I think.
I love that for sure. So there's so much to play with. And I even took these into Firefly in the next few slides because I love this idea. Again, if you have nowhere idea to start, here I just put in these different prompts. And then even we got some tagline ideas that we're going to need chat's help with as well.
Ooh, yes.
I was like going like, whoa, this is kind of interesting. It kind of came up with this idea of maybe a mascot. Does Office Hours now have a mascot? I don't know.
Chat, let us know if Office Hours has a mascot and what that mascot could look like.
Yeah. But these are great little visual kind of starting points. And notice here, this one was called Creative Playground. And then the second one, I believe, had a really unique one as well called Retro Futuristic Study Hall, which I thought was kind of fun.
Yes.
So I love using AI to really start the kind of brainstorming going, especially when you're just maybe fresh out of ideas or you just need a different approach, you know?
Yep,
I thought these were
100%.
really cool.
Yep, and
And
I
we have
think
our colors and we have some other stuff. We're looking good.
yeah, I think that I actually want to I'm going to screenshot this real quick cuz I want
Yeah.
to take this into how do my fingers work?
Eh,
Okay. I want to screenshot this real quick, and I'm going to take it into Illustrator and do
Good.
a auto trace on it so that I can then find out what our colors look like in that
Yeah.
shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create. Actually, I have a new one here. This is where we landed last week. We did a little bit of work, and we kind of landed on this funky, fun type.
Yeah.
I think that we've gone somewhere here. Nick has the originals of it as well for us to play around with. But I
Yeah.
do want to see what happens with that image kind of being,
Like the color inspiration.
yeah, the color inspiration. I
Hmm.
think it's good to just get something with a bunch of colors, and then that way you
Yeah.
can kind of put your spin on what that is.
Yeah, I
Um,
really like those as well. I'm going to do the same thing. I think maybe if you want to work with that one, and I'll work with the first color palette just to see if there's anything
yep.
exploratory here.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
get
let's have you
that
do
in.
that. I'm trying to find where my screenshots go on my desktop. They don't exist.
Oh, did it not go right to your desktop?
Nope. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
Someone said, "Isn't the retro character a little overdone?" Chat, you're the one guiding this, so let us know.
Oh,
Uh,
explain on that.
yeah,
The
yeah.
wait,
Let us
retro
know.
character, meaning
I
the mascot
Yeah, yeah,
or
like the
what?
mascot. I
Okay.
am not
This,
disagreeing with you, Umacorn. Uh,
but nostalgia is always like,
but nostalgia is always there.
yeah, yeah.
I agree with that. Okay.
Elaborate on that because we do want your input. If you're talking about more of the mascot or just the aesthetic itself
Yeah.
of retro, because I agree. That has some things there. But I wanted to play around with some fun stuff here and see what we could do. I kind of like the idea of like, do we have some fun with some little elements that kind of make it feel a little bit more kind of got the clock for hours? That was kind of an idea I was thinking of.
Uh-huh.
And then as well, we could take these and kind of unite and see what happens. Oops, got to get that in there. We got to expand first. What were you thinking? Anything unique? Did a mascot come to mind even last week? I think that's kind of weird to think about for now.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. I mean, like the only thing that came to mind immediately is doing some kind of like cute dumpster.
Yeah,
But like, because I feel like we come back to that again and again, but I don't
yeah.
know what we could do there. Um, and somebody's saying like the rubber hose character. Yeah, like the rubber hose character mascot, I think is what Umacorn is talking
Ah,
about. Um,
yeah.
Okay, so I have all of our colors into a little group, and actually I need to put them into a group. These are the colors that we had picked out last week, and I'm going to create a swatch group, and then I'm going to select this, and I've just converted it to vectors, and then double click, and it's going to put those colors in for me. And so this is a really great way to see what your palette looks like. So get something with a bunch of colors and then put them in a little folder, and you just double click on that folder with your art selected, and then you can change the color order randomly to see if it's going to work in this color palette.
Ooh,
And I think
dude,
that
that
like
looks great.
all of these combinations are looking good, Nick, which means that we have some options to play around with. And
Hmm.
everything is still like staying within the same world, which I
Yes,
like a
I
lot.
kind of dig it.
I
All
dig
right,
it too.
cool.
Okay,
What-
so chat. Here's the thing that I think. Well, we should probably focus on doing the finishing the logo, right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm just messing around with some stuff to see if there's anything kind of fun to play around with. I was thinking of doing a little something animated. If we're not going to do a mascot, maybe doing something, a nice little lockup like this and keeping it all in the brand colors. And then I liked what you did last week of bringing in an extruded kind of drop shadow or something nice and big and blocky. So
Yeah,
if it's even just one color, it will look really good. These maybe reverse out and we give ourselves a nice little extended drop shadow.
yeah.
So
Well,
that's
what
what
I
I was
like
trying to
about
mess around
yours
with.
is the letters being different sizes and doing that kind of like really wonky back and
Yes.
forth.
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
All right, cool. I'm gonna keep moving around with it too. I think obviously right off the bat, I'm noticing this going. I'm a little bit too FedEx right now, so I'm gonna get some
Oh,
of
you
those.
literally, yeah. Well, especially if we're going office, like 100. Well, we need to stay away from any kind of like actual office because it's already a little
Yeah,
Office Depot. It's
yeah.
like a little bit FedEx.
Let's
I like 100% agree with those.
let's
Um,
get let's see. I'm gonna go back to our thing here. I think we both kind of like maybe these a little bit more exciting, huh? This
yeah.
color? Okay, cool. So let's grab that for
Okay,
let's see.
chat. I am going to try to. I'm gonna look on Adobe Stock and see if we can find any like elements of a mascot. I like to kind of piece things together with Adobe Stock to find something. So we're gonna go here and
Ooh.
let's do.
What
I
about like one of those clocks like with the arms and legs like walking?
Yes, I feel like that's what Umacorn is talking about. Is like the like
Oh,
Mrs. Minutes from
yeah.
Loki
Oh,
or
yes,
like
yes.
that kind of like
Oh, the
Cuphead.
low key thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too much.
Okay, so I
I
wonder
agree.
what else could we do? I mean, we could do like a really stylized, like sporty kind of like harsh lines and like,
Yeah.
double outlines, but I don't think that like a high school sport mascot is really what we're going for here. But let's see. I'm just going to search dumpster using free, and then we're going to go into vectors and see if we can get anything in here to like start working with. Um,
Where else do you get that? I'm gonna search for dumpster.
right. Hold on. Wait.
I love it.
Look. Oh,
Oh
chat.
wait.
Okay.
Oh
Chat.
my God.
If we put, okay,
Dumpy.
Dumpy. Okay, here's
Dumpy.
here's the thought, chat. If we put a different face on him, like and different arms and player and like maybe the stuff inside is
Will
like
you be
design
okay with that?
tools.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that the idea of this dumpster could work? And someone's saying Binnie the trash bin.
Benny.
Yes. Okay, chat. Binnie or Dumpy and chat. Is this the kind of base of what we're going to be working off?
I
I need to
love
know
that.
yes or no. And Nick, I do like what you're doing over here too, with
Yeah.
that little airplane. I think that's cool, and
Yep.
it plays on the kind of uh, career knowledge, education, little bit schooly kind of. I do think that the clock is reading to school.
Yeah.
Like it feels a little back to school for me.
Yes.
Um, but
Let's
chat, what
get
do we
rid of
think
that.
about? And somebody said it has to be on fire, and the hair is a fire shape. That's okay. So we're sold on this. That sounds great. Okay, so we're gonna go to vector here. I'm gonna download the vector, and we are going to see. I'm gonna go to see more. Oh, there's a lot going on here.
Oh my gosh. This is a very popular little trend, it looks like.
Uh huh. Lots of look at it. It's our viewers coming to watch Office Hours.
Oh my gosh.
Look at
There we are
guys.
on the streets.
This is us. And somebody's saying it could be a water cooler characters. Okay. And someone's saying Office Hours is
Hmm.
not trash. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
That's cool.
Um,
I'm
okay,
trying to
so
think
maybe
like,
we do like okay, maybe we I want there to be a water cooler mascot like
oh,
that. I think the water cooler is a
wait.
fun idea.
Let's see here.
Let's see here. I feel like this style is probably what we're looking for. I'm gonna open this in a tab. Let's
Let's
download
see.
that and then see if we could do some kind of like body on it. Um,
Yeah.
I am definitely gonna use like a asset kit to piece together some things.
Okay.
And chat, the two I think that we're gonna do for mascots is we'll look for the water cooler version and then we'll look for the Binnie version, which I think is what people are saying. Uh,
I love it.
okay, this is
I
gonna be
love
so
it.
fun. Okay, so where's my
Let's
illustrator?
see.
I'm gonna go ahead and open these up and see if we can find a good version. Oh no, did I not download the Binnie? No, where is he? Hold on.
Did he not show up?
Chat. Where did he
What
go?
did you do?
Oh no. Okay. Oh, to
Let's
catch office
see.
to catch up office everyone. Yes. So for those of you that don't know, we like to refer to office hours as your favorite
Oh,
dumpster fire here on Adobe Live. We have a lot of tech issues. We're a little bit crazy. It goes all over the place. And so it's a little bit of we're not the trash in it. We are the creative spark
Yes.
that is the dumpster fire. Um,
I love that.
yes.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really,
And
really
Penny
cool.
Doodle says it the best. I think it's a trash can, not a trash can't. Here we're here to encourage you. That's that's it. You trash can level up your creative
This is
career.
the best.
Thank you.
We've got the most I just love who we've got on chat today. This is great.
Yeah, chat, you're doing great
Too
today.
good.
10 points.
Too good.
Oh look,
Too
hold
good.
on.
Yeah.
I can't be too mean. I can't. Okay, I was. Never mind. Okay, let's get rid of these little guys, and then I am going to do some color changes, and then we're also going to take off his face. Welcome to Office
Okay.
Hours
Love
Horror
it.
Nights. So we're
And that
gonna,
was in Adobe stock.
yeah,
Oh
that
my
was in Adobe
gosh. I
stock.
love it.
I'm gonna search mascot chat and see if we can find some eyes that we like. Um, I do think that like these are close, but I do think that we're getting into that like well, I'm not mad about these eyes and maybe some like we're definitely gonna end up with a rubber bandy guy. Let's see what a rubber bandy guy looks like, chat,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there. Um, does he
Let's
need
see.
feet? No is the answer, right? He just needs arms, and then we are the ones that kind of like
Yeah.
wheel him around.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Um,
Let's
all
see
right, let's go
here.
here.
Ooh.
And Nick,
So I think
what are you
this
up to over there? Nick's doing a little
I
water cooler action
I
over
want to
here.
do a water cooler, and then I think what I'm gonna try to do is maybe put it in the O here or the O here. So I think you were right. Getting rid of the clock just felt a little bit
Ooh,
too
that's
elementary.
fun. Yeah.
So let's see if the water cooler thing could be something to work with. So I was just trying to like base it off of one of these guys and see. Let's see, maybe just get this a little bit more. I think if I just did that as a combine, maybe, what would that look like? Let's see. Well, I'm gonna close off the bottom here first. Do do do.
Oh, this show's so much fun. Chat, we're having a great time. Okay, and somebody said little wheel feet. I agree. So yes, if we are against the wheel feet, let me know. But I do think that that's like where we want to go. All
Oh, I
right,
love that. That's pretty cool. That gives you a lot of good stuff there, huh?
time to rip off his face. Okay, there we go. There we
Okay.
go. He's not recycling. We make new content
Okay.
for you every week. Okay, here's Binnie. And we should maybe. Does he need a name tag? Okay, chat. Here we go. I'm gonna do a bunch of different versions of Binnie, and I think that I will let you kind of just pick which one you like.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I like that. All right, cool. Let's see.
and yes, he's quick on his feet. That's yes, 100%.
I can't wait to use some generative color here. Once I get something I really like, I want to try doing a few things here. So let's see. All right. I like that we're actually rebranding the show.
Why
Like
not?
this is really, I guess it's long overdue
Oh
in
yeah,
a way,
100%.
you know? I love how fast you agreed. Oh, 100%.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna change up the colors of Binnie, chat, but I'm gonna kind of just put together a bunch of different variations for us, and then we
Okay,
can see what works.
cool.
Oh, this is so fun. Okay, and then over in Nick's side, chat, let us know.
I think it's looking too much like a guitar.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
What
it
do you,
is
I
looking
mean,
guitar-y.
guitar.
It is looking, yeah,
Or
guitarish.
let's see. Let's see. Maybe it's more like that, and then we round these off. Let's see. Just as an idea. If not, uh, it's either a beehive or a guitar neck. It's not a water cooler. All right. We can get rid of that.
All right, I think
All
that
that work.
Benny might not have two arms. We may just give him one arm. Let's see what happens.
You know what's kind of cool too is maybe the logo and the mascot can live together, but in most cases, the mascot's more a solo piece to
Yep,
use. As long as he's in our color palette and it complements everything else, I think that would be kind of cool.
I very much agree.
And I think the paper airplane is like us, how we would have been in a classroom, like messing with the teacher and
Yes,
doing paper airplanes. Like that to me is why it's there.
it
I
feels
really love
right
that
that we're
idea.
like, oh
Hmm.
yeah, we like, yeah.
Love that. All right, cool. So let's see. I'm going to take this one here. And then what I'm going to do is to give myself a nice big kind of like overlay here. I will basically do compound path off and release. So we get all of that. we'll take everything together. Well, that kind of looks cool when you do that too. All right. Whoops. I want to do that and no stroke. And the fill will be black. All right, cool. And then we have to expand. Let's see. This guy grouped here. Oh, that's what happened. I see.
And while Nick is actually, no, we're gonna stay on Nick's for just a second.
No worries.
We're
All
gonna
right,
stay
you
over with you,
expand
Nick.
that.
Yeah, tell us,
Yeah.
walk us through, and I'm getting something ready, chat, for you to vote on.
Perfect. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. The voting time is here. We're going to expand this. Get that there. All right, cool. So now take the whole thing. We will unify it and path offset. And let's go zero point 0.1. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. That's enough. Cool. I like that. Now do the same thing. And then those are too small of little kind of like breakouts there. So we'll take the compound release off and do another unite. So now that gives us kind of a really cool backdrop there. Select all.
Yep. And Nick, we have something very special in the chat. New chatter, at least chat that
Yeah.
I haven't seen before. Hi, Scott
Who's
Newsom. Scott Newsom joining the chat. Nice to see you.
What's
And
up,
Scott
Scott?
has a
Where you
suggestion for
from?
us, saying couple air bubbles going up in the water cooler would be a good accent. That could be fun. We could animate
Oh,
that in Express pretty easily too.
okay. Love
So
that idea.
Scott, great idea. We can play around with that. Love it. Nick, I was not paying attention to anything that you were working on. I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
When I like am going after a thing and I'm like, all right, Nick's talking, we're good.
We're good.
Yes. Okay.
All right, cool. So here we go. So now I'm going to do that. Let's get a little bit of a drop. I'm just going to build a quick drop shadow here for this guy by just expanding on these here, like that. And you're going to have something for everybody to vote on, huh?
Yes, I'm gonna have everybody vote.
Ooh.
Just a second. I am playing around with some different color palettes for our friend Binnie to see what we can get him
Oh,
looking
yeah.
like.
Oh, yeah. I'm really digging that. All right. I want a white background behind the thing here. So copy, paste behind, compound path off, and make it white. There we go. Cool. Group it. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I
That's
think
kind of
that
fun.
the drop shot is a little heavy,
Yeah.
but I like it a lot, and I might
Let's see.
even round out the corners just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Um, okay,
Let's
chat. I
see.
was gonna show you a thing, but I think that I'm gonna have to like manually kind of do this. Um,
Oh,
let's see. Let's see how this is built because there.
yeah.
Let's just hop in. Chat. Which one of these do we like? Let's get some different eyes on that one. I like this kind of like I don't have a single thought in my brain eyes. Chat. I'll put some numbers by these.
Oh,
And then we can vote on which of these we think works, and then I'll explore some color palettes. And wait, is something about the H is still not working for me. Ooh,
the
Nick,
H
can we
in
zoom out? I
more
agree.
specific
I
there,
agree.
Wade.
Actually, I wonder if it's the harsh edges on those letters.
Yeah. What specifically, Wade? Give me a little
Yeah, Wade.
insight there. Because if we do this, it does kind of soften it a little bit. But I actually like, I think the crispness of it blends well with Office. I
Yeah.
don't know. Let us know.
Custom
What was
H,
it?
custom H. Okay, so chat, we're
Custom
gonna have
H.
you, and it might be the spacing. Maybe it's a little too tight, or it's like the lean is too far. Maybe.
Hmm.
All right,
Okay.
chat, voting time. Which
Oh
face
my
hand
gosh.
combination do we like
Oh, let's
on
see.
Binnie? We got
I'm
one,
gonna vote. Oh gosh.
two,
I'm.
and three.
Do you want my vote, or should
Yes.
we wait till everybody says?
Oh no, give us your vote.
I like one, but maybe the line weight could be a little thicker in the facial expressions.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yep.
But that to me is like that's a smirk and a like, good job, hint hint. The other ones just don't aren't even talking to me.
Yep. I think that
Number one.
the two is talking to me, but I agree that number one's probably my favorite, and I like that he's doing like a little like tip of the hat.
Like
Um,
two is a little deer in the headlights, and then three is a little like too friendly, dare I say.
Yes.
Whereas one's a little mischievous.
Yes. I
You know what I
actually
mean?
agree that he's like a little mischievous. Chat, what do we think? One is cheeky, two, three, three, two is on something. Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
fair.
that's
That's
great.
fair. We like the eyelids on number one. I kind of agree. The eyelids on number one and the smirk feel very us. I need to work on the line weight a little bit and like
Yeah.
pull the colors together. But I think that
Okay.
that's going somewhere. We have one, one, one. Okay. I think, chat, that we are going with one, and that is going to be Binnie, our friend. I am going to rework these colors. Okay, so here's what I want to do, chat, and this is not how this is built. Is in the idea is that this can be our base color, and I want him, I think, to be orange
Mm-hmm.
for the base color. And so what I do is I would just like select these and then go in. But the problem is none of these other colors are what I want them to be. And by that I mean these colors here, I want to be different shades of gray. Nick, do you ever work like this?
No,
So
let me see what you're doing. Oh,
basically
that's
to
cool.
do different values, I want this
Mm-hmm.
to be like a mid-tone shadow, and then I want this to be a darker shadow. And so what I do is I just use different variations of
I
gray,
see.
and I'll make
Okay.
everything kind of the same color and then change out the variations of gray. So same thing down here, this should be the same shadow as here, and then select those pieces and then change them to multiply. And what that's going to do is make it so that I don't have to work with like other colors. It's going to
Yes.
just multiply and give me a little bit of a darker, and now I have my shading on Benny. So
Dude, look at
right,
that.
really great way to work in a kind of monochrome palette and not have to change your values. Wade, I
Yeah.
hope you're proud of me because this feels like a very Wade thing to like work with your lighting like this. Um, so this
I
is
love
like a
it.
great way to work and find the right lighting for your design. I do think that we wanted to come in here and maybe expand this line weight a little bit. And I very, very much agree with that. It's a little bit too thin. So let's give this a little bit of chunk. And then we also are
Ooh,
going
what happened there?
to change the color on this. I'm going to change the color to be our like dark blue and not like a full black. I think that was a hack
Okay.
that we learned last year is to give it like a little bit of a dark blue. Um,
Yeah.
and oh, and he could be throwing the plane.
Dude, yes. There
Umacorn,
you
that's
go.
such a good idea. Umacorn,
I
that's
like that a lot.
such a good idea. We love that
Happy to
idea.
see. Happy that. That's a
Chat,
great one.
something's killing me. What is this? What's going on
Ooh,
here?
some extra pointage.
What? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's
Let's.
it's these. There are
Oh,
just like
one little
little
point.
random extra
That's all it
points.
takes. Yep.
Oh my
There we
gosh.
go.
Chat, it's physically hurting me. Okay, there we go. Okay, I saw it from like a mile
Then,
away and I was like, we cannot have this in our
ah,
design. Okay.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah, welcome to the details. All right, Nick, how are we doing with the type?
All right. So far, so good. There's our little one with a little bit of a drop shadow. It goes from a dark to kind of like a darkish blue. But I think that might be, is it too harsh with the black? Should we just do like a color to a darker color of the color?
Yes. Yeah, let's see
Yeah.
what that looks like. Oh wait, it was somebody else's idea. It's not Umacorn. Someone said throwing the plane. Who said throwing the plane? Oh no, I missed it. Oh, John Marston. One could be
John.
throwing the paper airplane. John, thank you so much.
Excellent.
I thought
Love that
actually,
idea.
hold on. Wait, what are we doing? What are we doing with this show? Chat. Chat,
Uh-oh.
hold on.
Did we miss something?
No, I just like if chat's going to be a part of this, then we should have them on all of our screens. Chat,
Oh,
you're getting pasted here today. There we go. We're gonna put you up in the corner, chat, so that you can see your suggestions coming through
hey.
as well. Here we go.
Now they're all going to be art directors. Watch.
I know everyone's
I
like,
love
"Oh,
it.
well, now that I have an opinion."
Yes, and now that my stuff is visible, let's
Uh-huh.
go.
Okay, so let's go here. The eyes. I'm guessing, chat, that
Ooh.
we want it to be. I mean, let's just make it that yellow and see if that pops out. Is it, chat? Is he an orange? Is he orange? Is orange the color that we're going to stick with for our friend
I
Vinny?
think it's got to go with whatever our final branding colors become, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to try to do a few different ones here to see what we like, and then we can really mess with his what do you call it? His color. Let's see. We need this to be a little lighter. There we go. Ooh, I like tone on tone. Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's funky. Chat, look
This
at
one
what
here,
that's really fun.
isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah,
Oh man, I just see the merch and the t-shirts already.
that's really fun.
All right, let's edit color a little bit more, recolor. If chat is alive, I see them there. Perfect. Give me some
Chat is alive.
color. I wasn't sure if you had them on screen still.
Yes.
That's what I meant. Yeah. If you guys have some generative color direction for recoloring these. So I'm going to go back to recolor here. I tried the Tipsy Disco one here, which was kind of fun. Does anybody have something else? I'm gonna try summer here and see what this does. But give us some generative color direction and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
Yes. Help us, please.
nope. Yeah, none of these are working. All right, so let's go back.
Oh, can we
Boom,
do my
boom.
favorite one? So my
Which
favorite
one?
one that I always love to do is burnt pineapple.
Oh, okay.
It's good. I promise. I promise it's gonna be great.
Let's see what it does. Oh, is that one of those hidden treasures that you know? Ooh, ooh. Why do they look different? Isn't that weird?
Oh, when they yes, it does. It okay. Yes. Yes is the answer. Generative fill does weird stuff sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No, actually, but this one does. Oh, I wish it was more of that blue because I like that one. Let's see. Maybe the my blend is messing it up a little bit here. Let's see. Um, let's go back to. Let's see. Oh, too many colors.
There's too much happening, chat.
There's too much. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay. And then if we just take this, let's go a darker version of that blue.
Oh, someone said, oh, it's very Animal Crossing. Okay, Nick, look up the Animal
Oh,
Crossing logo. It's
yes,
very Animal Crossing, and I
you're
think that
right.
like that could be a good vibe. Um,
Yes.
I'm not mad
Let me
about that as kind of a takeaway.
let me go see if I can find that really quick. Yeah, let's try these
Ooh,
really
good
quick.
call, chat.
Animal Crossings. I love it. That is a vibe.
Okay, chat. We almost have our version of Binnie the Binnie
Hmm.
the trash bin. And so Wade said, I don't think that the background color should be more saturated than the foreground text. Chat, you're in full art director mode right now, which is great. We
Okay.
love it so much. Thank you so much for your input and your assistance on the project of our dreams.
Of our life,
Yes.
of our reputation.
Yeah, yeah. Please save our reputation. We're trying so hard. Uh, okay, so we're gonna put just a like bit of a stroke on here. I'm gonna round everything.
Okay.
Okay. We got pretty good here. I'm actually gonna take out this shadow right here.
Let's see. Edit color, recolor artwork. Um,
Chat, what do we think? What do we think of our guy?
bro, I really do like him.
It's kind of good.
You got it's almost like our tools of the trade. The ruler is sticking out from the dumpster bin.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
love
think
it.
that like trying to augment those a little bit to be uh like a computer or a um yeah, ooh, chat. Wait. Okay, Nick's looking at water coolers. I love the
Yeah.
takeaway from being like, "Oh, Nick's doing something cool," and then cutting and it's just water
Right.
coolers.
Just water coolers.
Just water coolers.
Let's
Why did
see.
some of these not go? Okay, so what I can do, chat, is I want to make sure that all of the like actual like black line on here is changing. So I can actually select all of it and then go up here to edit colors, recolor artwork, and then go to advanced options, and we can make sure that like the dark colors are hitting that blue. Like this is not the gray that I want. Or I can come in here and find something that is like full black like this. and then go to select same fill color. And then I can just go over and change it to our blue. And now all of that, I can know that it has changed over to that same
I like
blue.
that. Let's see.
Except for this stroke. What's happening? Wait, I put a black stroke on this? Okay, so now I can come in and go to select same stroke color and then make sure that the stroke color is indeed that blue as well. Okay, we're going somewhere that I am actually kind of excited about.
Dude, he's a keeper. That is cool.
He's a
I like
keeper.
that.
Little
Look at that
Binnie.
guy.
Okay, I need to change the pieces a little bit. But Nick, you were working over there on some cool type, and then I cut away. What do you got?
Yeah, so I took some inspiration. We did a little Pinterest board of some stuff, and I was looking for other ways to create this kind of like fat, chunky drop shadow. And then it's really sometimes about the background color you're going to use. So I liked how these here, we're getting maybe a little bit busy, what Wade had mentioned as well. Maybe just doing something like this kind of, excuse me, softens it, but we could try this one out in a few different color palettes as well. So we're going to try edit colors and recolor artwork. And let's try generative, and we could do, I don't know if there's anything here worth trying. We could try, let's try Tipsy Disco. Oh, that's what it was. We'll go with Summer by the Sea. See what
Summer
it
by the
does.
Sea.
Summer by the Sea. Oh, whoa. Interesting. Yeah, that one's cool. I'll keep those two. I like that it made the airplane that. And then what we're going to do is kind of bring these together because we got to get the color. Once we have a color combination we want to make sure our little guy looks the same as our logo, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to keep working on some other color combinations here.
Okay, then
Not
I'll come
quite
back
sold.
to
Go for it.
mine. Okay, chat. You said to match the shadow colors everywhere, and so I did. Is this looking better? I also put a little shadow under the arm here and then under the hand, which means I think I can actually kill that shadow. Nope, I need it. Chat, let us know what you think here. I want to make a copy of him and just make sure. I also think that some of these fingers did not get the same... wait. Yeah, it doesn't have the same stroke on it. So I'm going to go in here,
Gotcha.
select this, and then I want to have, there we go, the same line weight.
Do you want to put his name on him somewhere or
I thought about it too, is like maybe spray painted, like we can spray paint
my gosh.
it,
Yeah.
right? Like a cool,
Yeah.
like stenciled kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I
in
also,
Comic Sans?
yeah. I also want to do some different color variations of him as well. And so I'm going to kind of try to pull these colors in a little bit. Oh, these are weird shapes. Okay. Oops, no. I'm going to try to pull in some of our brand colors that we've been using and see if we can find anything that is a little bit interesting. This looks so gross. It got like really nasty really fast. But that's fine. Let's see what happens here. Let's just see where things go.
Let's see. Maybe this one can be yellow.
Binnie.
Aw.
Binnie's a fun name, guys.
Benny's gonna have a theme song. He's gonna have a whole merch store.
Uh-huh. Oh, we gotta make
See,
Binnie merch.
I can see it already. That's kind of neat. I like that. If you can, let's see. Trying to think if I can screen cap. If you could screen cap, or can you put those in our library?
The colors
you
or
use?
the guys?
Yeah, the colors you use for Benny.
Yeah, they are in the library.
Ah, perfect. All right, cool. Let's see. We are in. What are we? Office hours 25?
Yes.
OH25. There he is.
When he said Binnie the Pooh. Fantastic. Okay, I like the idea of that being a ruler or some kind of like tool of the trade thing. But for now, I'm just going to delete these pieces and then we can come back and add in the different like trashes.
Okay. So let's see, you're using yellow and then office. Ooh.
Can you put the
whole thing?
yes. Yeah, just put the whole thing and then I'll grab the
let me get the colors all situated. There's that. And then he needs to be the red.
Okay, let's see if we can get like the
Oh,
family of
wow.
Binnie going here.
Okay, so let's grab
Um,
this whole thing here
all right,
and we'll
randomly
put it in.
change color order.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not mad about green Binnie. Okay, I don't want it to change the grays. Okay.
Let's see graphics.
Okay, so
Did it go in
all of
there?
the shadows chat, I'm just gonna lock real quick so that we don't have to. Oh, I have to have different. That's fine. We're gonna lock those shadows and then
Oh, there he is. Okay.
see
It's
if.
in libraries, graphics. There we go.
Okay, cool. Recolor artwork. Let's shuffle. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to manually pull in some of those
That's
colors because
yeah.
it's pulling like crazy stuff.
And you got to make sure the like you have it on the right there. The all the line art for his facial and the outline has to be darker because then the eyes start looking reversed out.
Yep. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so
you're right.
I like the way that looks. That's kind of cool. I'll put these other color combinations in there as well. Let's see. So here, add to library, add to library, add to
Green,
library. Cool. So now that
green,
we have some two color ones or three
green.
color ones, let's try something different here.
It's a very whispery episode. What time is it?
I
We're just
know.
blazing through this
I know.
episode.
Yeah, it's like 2:15.
Right.
All right, let's see. Edit. Let's get something
Ooh, I'm
different
not
here.
mad about green Binnie either. Green Binnie's looking kind of cool.
Let's see.
Oh, Binnie, your
Oh,
arms,
ooh.
sir. Pull it together. He looks like he's rubbing his head and patting his tummy. That's funny.
It does. I mean, his upper hand there, it looks like he's just released the paper airplane.
It does. It really does. I'm gonna toss that in there right now. And green is a new orange. I actually really like this green a lot. For our friend Binnie.
There we go.
All right. Chat, I'm not mad about the green at all.
Oh, throw Benny in the library too. I want to see
Oh
how this
yeah,
is going
yeah.
to look.
Okay,
I
so Nick and I
love
are
that.
sharing a library, and I'm just going to drag him, boom, right there into the library. And now Nick has a Binnie. Okay, so Nick has some really cool
Benny and
ones.
the Jets.
Binnie and the. Are we the Jets?
Oh my gosh, we totally
We're the Jet.
are.
Wait, hold on. Wait. We've been looking for something for our viewers to be. Are they the Jets?
I think so.
And that makes no sense. It's like, oh
It
yeah, I
does
watch Office.
not.
Oh, sorry, I bit my
Yeah.
lip. Nick, you could talk. I'm going to your screen.
Oh no. Okay, I'm doing this here. Let's see. This is great. I love this. And then I'll put the airplane here. We'll grab this without that and get it here a little bit bigger. It's kind of fun. How's that look? Let's see. I mean, there's something fun there. This is obviously taking the show in a totally different direction, which I kind of dig. I really like this a lot. I think he could live. Let's see, is that I don't have the right red. Okay, perfect. So let's get the right red here from Andrew's file. Yes, it looks a little darker. That looks cool. Whoops. There we go. Okay, we got yellow, we got the green. The green could be a background here, but he does get a little bit lost. Oh, and I don't have the same green either. All right. So I think because we were probably doing it differently with you were in RGB and I was in CMYK or something.
Oh, that's probably happening.
Okay.
Okay. This is fun. Uh, that is really fun what you did over there, Nick. Yeah,
I
zoom in and
wonder
put that full
if,
screen and chat. Let us know what you think.
yeah,
Can
here
we
we
change
go.
the paper airplane from white? It feels like it's like standing out too much.
Yeah. So let's make it like an off-white maybe.
Yeah, we should have an off white in the palette
Okay, cool. Let's go.
or in the library.
Oh, oh, he's all expanded. Look at this guy. Okay. Do do do. Yes, there it is. Perfect. Get this over here.
Chat
What do you,
thoughts?
it's getting there. I like where it's going. I think it still obviously needs a little bit of some refinement. Um, we're using the dark. You have the dark blue as your line art, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And again, I think maybe they live together. very uniquely. Like maybe, let's see, what if we did? We can do some
You put. I was gonna say
intertwine.
you can intertwine his arm, maybe over it.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go right there, and maybe if just the H is over it. Let's see. Nope. Kind of like, let's see if it came in. Actually, it's not too bad just like that. Let's see. Move this around. Let's see.
Also, chat. I need you to know that my lip is bleeding so
Oh
much.
no, what did you
I bit it
do?
so hard, Nick.
Oh,
I don't know
dang.
why, but like I keep biting my lip when I talk, and I'm gonna explode.
Oh no. Good thing it's
I
about this time.
know, right? Not the beginning of the
Let's see what
episode.
intertwine will do here. Let's just find out. Here.
Oh, that's weird that it like went in between the letter and not the.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't because it's not a closed off thing like a circle. It didn't go
Or
above and then
it's multiple objects.
yeah, oh, could be. Yeah. Let's see. Oops. Wow. Why is it still attached? There we go. Okay. But again, I think he can just maybe what we do too is he can get more of a badge logo where we have office hours kind of circular on top and on bottom.
Yep.
It could be the official badge, and maybe they just don't, maybe that and the hero logo don't live together in some way. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, and we also need to see if we can put his name on him. We talked about that
Oh,
for a second.
that is true.
Chat, do we think that that's a good idea to try to put his name on him, uh, as if it is like a like spray painted kind of thing?
I kind of like that idea. Or does he have the, Binnie approved like official seal,
Binnie approved. Yeah, if we do like portfolio
right?
reviews.
Exactly. So let's see, type on a path. Let's have some fun here. Binnie, select all. Make this a little bit smaller. Let's see, get some text here. I love this font.
Yes, and someone said you should use the connected dot line with the airplane coming from Binnie. Oh, I agree. Like just a little. Oh,
Sure,
put
a
it so
little
it's like
bit.
a yeah yeah.
All
I
right.
think it's with an I.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Do we
IE?
want Benny? Chat, do we want Benny with an E or Benny with an I?
Or
Let us
like,
know
you mean
what your
like
take is
that?
on that.
Binnie? No E or Y?
Oh, Binny. Chat, yeah. Binnie or Benny. Chat,
Oh,
you.
like this.
Yes.
Binnie.
I think that that's the idea. And
Would that
someone
be
saying,
pronounced Biney?
yeah, Benny approved makes it sound like it would be in the bin. It's a bad thing. No, but it's
Oh,
Binnie. Everyone is saying
say again. B?
Binnie.
Oh, like mini, but Binnie.
Yes.
There you go. Kind of like that. All right. Type on a path.
Okay, chat, calm down.
Options.
Chat, that's very, very adamant about it being Binnie.
Let's see. A little bit bigger. Gotta get that here. Smaller. There we go. A little spacing here. I think if Benny approved it, it would be a good thing. Like
I
it's like
agree.
it's more like oh yes, Benny has approved this as a not a fail, but kind of like a office hours tumble.
Yep. Benny looks too much like Benny, and Benny with an IE feels intentional. I agree.
Yeah.
Good call on that. I have made a new color variation of Benny that I actually think is my favorite of all the ones.
Okay.
And you don't get to see it. No, hold on. Let me let me change this over. And I also think like putting some I need to figure out how to put some different pieces kind of in Benny as well so that we can have a little bit of a better look is a good idea. Let's see here. I need this to have a little more of an outline on it. There we go. All right, chat. Let me know what we think about this variation Wait, I love this stamp. This stamp is so fun.
Right? This is coming along cool. We need little, let's see. Let me move this a little bit so it's a little bit more centered. We need like little accents here.
Somebody said Binnie reminds me of Severance. Yes, very Severance.
Let's see. Oh, let's make sure our type is our dark blue. That looks good. What's the little accent we can put here as a little like I usually put like a bullet or a star or
Yeah.
something in this zone.
Can we do like a little
What's
trash bag?
a little trash?
Can we do
Oh, a flame. A flame.
a flame? A flame, yes. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. We're supposed to do fire as like a hat. Chat, may I present you the best colorway, I think, of Binnie?
Ooh.
It's not bad. I like the yellow Binnie a lot.
Yeah. I do like that a little bit better. I think this greens. I love the green, but it's too dark.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Have you guys been getting double Nick audio? Okay, Nick, can you talk?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Testing.
yeah. I think that we had double Nick
that-
audio at one point. We fixed it.
Oh, sorry guys.
Okay,
Hey,
we're good. Sorry, chat.
Enjoy.
Enjoy the double Nick. And someone saying flames.
Yeah.
I very much agree. I'm gonna try to like do some little freehand flames and see what happens here. It's not gonna be good,
Cool.
chat, but I didn't make any promises. Just do some kind of like see if I can get them to look like almost hair. I think could be fun. And these are really
Oh,
loosey goosey, but I think
that's
that
really
it
fun.
is going to be a good idea to kind of just like draw them in. Okay, and then I'll just connect this and send it to the back. We're going to need this to be here, and then I'm going to need it to be our orange color. We're going to take the weight of this way down, 0.5, and then send it to the back. Chat? Is that
Oh
what
my
we're
gosh.
going for? Like the kind
That
of
really
like
does.
it kind of looks
That really
stinky,
looks
but
great.
like it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, let us know if that is what we're looking for. I'm also gonna go back here and do like flames and see if we can get like a good.
I think Benny's gonna need like a voice. Like we're gonna have to find a way to get a voiceover for Benny.
Oh, Nick, if you know one thing about office hours is that we are kings at doing voiceovers.
Oh, this would be great.
Oh, you know what I
see.
want to do is I want to put him into, you know how Express has the like character voice or whatever?
Oh, exactly.
I don't think that you can upload your own characters, but I want that. Wait, character animator. Isn't character animator still a thing?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so if anyone knows
You
how
mean
to use
the actual
character
app?
animator,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, we need help. Send me the new Benny with that colorway. I want to see how this looks.
Okay, I'm gonna put his hair on him real quick. See if I can
You mean
get.
the flames?
Yeah.
The
'Cause
one you drew was great because it kind of matched the vibe of his style already.
Oh, thanks, Nick. Okay.
You're such an illustrator.
Oh my gosh. Guys, Nick said he's proud of me. Okay. Here we go. And Nick, you are somewhere that is not your home. Let's talk about that for a second. Where are you?
I'm in San Diego, and I'm going to be presenting at the Create Now tomorrow night. That is Thursday night here in San Diego. A great event. I'll be with Michael and Sydney and a few others from Adobe, which I can't wait. And then I think tomorrow is the release date. Is that correct?
Yes. What's happening tomorrow, Nick?
Woo! My course on the Career Center goes live, and it's all about standing out, putting your best foot forward, how to present your portfolio with confidence.
Yes. So
Can't wait.
make sure that you go check that out. This one's not quite wide enough, chat. I'm going to put all these different flames on Binnie, and then you can
Just give me that Benny real quick.
Oh yeah, here you
Just
go.
throw it in
Okay.
library, just so we could see.
Give it to me now.
We doing
okay.
good on time?
No, we have 1 minute. Chat, no.
all right.
All right, chat, come back next week for part 3. We may not. Nick, are you here next week?
We have to talk.
We have to talk. Okay, so chat, we may come back to this and have to hold on it because we want to do it live with you. I do want to look
Yeah.
at the little thing that you made, Nick, because that's really fun.
Oh, this is great. You
but
can
chat-
see, I think you're right. This is going to look Bro, that is
Yes.
going to look so much better.
We
I
will
love
be
that.
back with this series. We may need to circle back to it in a little while, but we will be back. We will see you next week, whatever that looks like. Thanks for joining us. Good luck, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.